YouTuber's High Score Challenge, and the game this time is Space Dungeon by Taito, year 1981. Just talking in slightly hushed tones because I'm recording this on Monday night. Of all nights, I'm off on my jollies tomorrow for a few days, and by the time I get back and everything, I don't think I'm going to be able to put in a decent run, and it'll be a bit of a rush for me to get the recording done and everything. So here we are, quite early on in the week, doing this run. Okay, so the game itself is it's hard as nails. I think that's probably the best place to start. The idea is you kind of go around this maze, as it were, shooting all the enemies, but there's also sort of different treasure to collect as well. So it's kind of like this kind of labyrinth, and you get points, of course, for shooting the enemies, and you get points for returning the treasure to the end of the level screen as well. There's one of the rooms which is marked on the map, that sort of yellowy colour, which is the end room, as it were. You do, however, get bonus points if you explore all the rooms on the level before exiting. That's worth an extra 10,000 points. And if you lose a life, as I did there, then you drop all your treasure as well, which is mightily frustrating at times. My general tactic was to try and get on level 1, explore all the rooms, get that bonus, and you can pretty much, with a bit of practice, get all the treasure as well. It's still very tricky, but it's perfectly doable on level 1. So level 1's a good place to start racking up your points. It took me a while to sort of get the gist of this game, because the enemies, they do come at you thick and fast. There are tactics you can employ to try and try and just start to deal with the situations a bit better. The enemies kind of come in waves. I mean, you get those sort of square things which just appear randomly on each screen, but the main ones to be aware of really are the green ones. You get like this homing one, which I think is called an interceptor or something like that. And then after that, you tend to get like a bunch of green ones, which will sort of, come and shoot you, like they did there and shot me. But you can kind of get into a bit of a rhythm in terms of them appearing and taking them out, before you get like a very short breather until the next wave appears. And one of the big tactics to go along with that as well is it's a good idea to be near to an exit. 'Cause if you're near to an exit, the enemies won't spawn from it, and it gives you a quick get out if it starts getting a bit hairy. So managed to, although I lost a couple of lives, managed to get all the treasure on that level and escape, and I got the 10,000 bonus as well. Okay, on the second level, as said on the screen there, there's this thief which goes around stealing all the treasure, and if you shoot the thief, it drops all the treasure it's got. For a long time, I spent sort of quite a bit of this level just hoping to catch the thief, and after the thief's hoovered up all the treasure in the level, to maybe just get a cheap shot in and rob all the treasure before escaping. But I was running into a lot of difficulties with that. One of the big problems was with the thief, when you shoot it and it drops a lot of treasure, a lot of these guard monsters appear as well, and they tend to just start shoot you down straight away. So it's very, very high risk, really, sort of going after the thief. And also as well, the difficulties sort of straight away on this level, it's already sort of like really tough to begin with. So it's actually difficult to go around and sort of collect all the treasure as well. What I only sort of very recently started doing on the runs is change my focus on this level to trying to explore all the rooms rather than taking out the thief or trying to sort of get treasure, or even to like escape quickly to the next level, because that just wasn't getting me enough points. But it took a bit of bravery, but I found out I could start exploring all the rooms okay, just about. Yeah, it's still tough and I was losing lives, but that was an option, and there's a big bonus to go along with that as well. So I'm doing okay here. I've got quite a few lives in the bank. I've got a few rooms left to explore. And although it's very difficult, it's one of the things I like about this game. It's constant peril, really, and it certainly has that one more go factor. There we go. Yeah, I just shot the thief, and like 3 guard things appeared. Which, to be honest, even though there's a lot of treasure there, it's like, nah, I just lose too many lives. Just focuses on getting to the exit now. I think I'll do a quick smash and grab. Got some here, but yeah, I just want to get out of the level now. Probably could have picked up a couple more. And yeah, juicy 20,000 points for exploring all the rooms in that level. Okay, level 3. Shot the thief early on there, but because it was early on, it didn't have any treasure. New enemy as well, these sort of like ones which explode and shoot bullets at you when you shoot them. But the standard enemies as well, their shots are, sort of, are very fast, straight away. It's almost like 2 ways of doing it. I mean, you can just charge through a level and hope you get to the end, or you can sort of take it slightly more methodically and just try to take out those waves a bit more as you work your way through the screens. Not many points on that level, unfortunately. It's very easy as well, just to go into a room and just get nailed straight away. You can get some harsh deaths on this sometimes, like the intercept thing can spawn right next to you, or just you go into a room, one of the guard creatures I tend to find, just a random shot which you just fly straight into. That was a bit unfortunate, that life. In a way, I didn't want to shoot the thief because it would have just caused havoc. But managed to not hit the thief, but the intercept thing got me. Okay, losing lives here. Getting a bit worried I might not get to the 100k mark. Another life gone. Managed to get that extra life, so happy days. 100k was my target, really. I was stuck on 70 odd k for ages till I worked out I could do the level 2 fill-in bonus. I did get a 90 not too long before this, which is I was really chuffed with. I just made a mad dash at the end there. Yeah, which I was really chuffed with the 90, but I was thinking, nah, I did want that 100. That was my target. And straight into a bullet there. I'm not really going to be able to improve on that without serious practice, and as I mentioned, I've not got much time, so I'm going to call it fairly early. I achieved what I wanted to. 100k was my target, so very happy with that indeed. And there's my scores there as well. So, yeah. Really good game, really difficult, but really enjoyed it. Proper high score challenge, really difficult, but I found it very addictive. So anyway, that's my score, 100,000